Yes, sir, I'd love to hear one.
Well, this is what we've adopted, and it's worked really good for us for a couple of reasons. Sundays and Thursdays, between the hours of 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and or 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Saturdays and Wednesdays, this is if you're odd or even address, this is your other day. Saturdays and Wednesdays, same time, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So you can get a total of what, 6 hours?
Right,
Okay.
but those are, but these are ones that we're asking people that don't have permits to do. This is just education, correct?
Correct.
This is not for you. You're gonna do your own.
Right.
What you're saying is we can take what you're saying and use those to educate people.
Right.
Okay.
But that, yeah, I'm just making sure, and when it does apply to, if it did apply to somebody who's like employing operators or whatever, you can monitor it a lot better with these hours, because you're allowing them to water on the weekends when you're not working, but during the day, when you do have guys on the clock, they can be caught.
Right.
If you will.
Again, we're considered commercial, right?
Right, but you follow under, you have a permit.
Oh, okay.
These
These are
people don't
not
have
permanent,
permit.
okay.
These
okay.
are not permit holders. What we're saying to you is, you know what works best for you,
Okay.
conserve your damn water. Okay?
Gotcha.
Reduce it the best you can, work with us,
Mhm.
don't work against us. If one of your neighbor calls up and says, why are they watering the soccer field at noon right now?
Well, that's gonna be impossible.
But when they do,
Okay.
and we call you and say, what's the story? We need an answer
Sure.
of what's going on, and what else are you doing to conserve water?
Right. Well, we've got 30 different stations that come on all these different units, and we start watering at 11 o'clock at night, and it cuts off by 6 in the morning.
Right.
So, I mean,
I'm just saying,
we're certainly well within this range.
I think that's what we're saying is, go ahead, yes, ma'am.
I think this is a great opportunity to start the education process with the little soccer players and the kids, saying, hey, I'm just conserving water so we can have a good soccer field. Why not take that ball and run with it?
Oh, right,
How are you
right.
gonna have a good soccer field with no grass in it?
No, I think what she's saying is you're conserving it somewhere else so you
You're teaching
can
the
have
kids.
some water.
Okay,
on
you
your
want a
field.
soccer field? So
Okay,
start
I
cutting down
misunderstood
on your
what
water,
you said.
just adding these things together.
Okay.
It all adds up.
What, you're talking about number 5 here, and you're saying, as far as the hours you can water.
That's not for y'all.
Okay, what?
This is not for us.
No,
Okay.
the top part is for you,
Okay, just the top. Okay.
correct? Rick?
Well, number 5 is for residents, exempt residents.
Okay, well, I didn't,
Yeah, I didn't.
yeah, it doesn't
realize
say,
that, 'cause
where does it
says,
say that at? It says
multifamily.
all Western, that's where I'm just confused on.
Yeah, because it says commercial.
If that's the case, I mean, that's fine, I understand, but it doesn't say that there, and my question was gonna be, what is in the district's drought contingency plan as far as hours?
There is one, there is none.
For me,
There are none for you.
There are none.
there are
We're
none
not
for me.
micromanaging that. We've decided you were right. You have your own, just reduce your water 20%. However you want to get there, get there.
So we're not telling water suppliers.
We're not telling water suppliers the time, that's not our problem. That's his problem. I'm not gonna take your phone calls. Someone from Wimberley's not gonna call me and go, I saw Jimmy watering. That's not my problem. That's your problem.
He's got an even number.
Okay, he's even numbered house. He's odd, and I'm calling the water police. That's not us.
Can we little truck, a little siren on it, Rick, you know?
You know if you live at like number 38, you just flip it around, you're at 83, the next day you water any day you want.
So that's what I would like to see. Rick, can we make that happen?
Get a Prius with a.
Yes, ma'am. Please have something great that can finish this conversation.
Well, because I agree with Leslie here, because I remember when we did this a couple of years ago, there's 8 to 10, you could, somebody can have stuff running all that time, but you need to have it like, I would say 7 to 10, or 7 to 11, or 8 to 11 at night, maybe 5 to 10 in the morning, or 5 to 9, or whatever. But you
Just say no more than 2 hours between this and that.
Okay, all right, here's what I'm gonna say. What happens in Aquatex is Aquatex's problem. What happens in Wimberley is your problem. What happens in your district is your problem. If you want them to water all night, that's your problem. I would like, it would be nice if you would tell your customers whatever you wanna tell them. That's your, I'm not your
Y'all would like for us to get 20% reduction, no matter how we do
you get
it?
there.
But y'all need to vote on this tonight, right now.
We're fixing to vote on
Change
this.
the rules at another time.
We're fixing to vote on this in
I
a
mean,
few
we're in a
minutes.
drought, let's vote.
We're under drought, but what this is saying, some of this down here
Hell, it's gonna
is
start
more
raining.
for people that don't have a permit, that are, I'm an exempt well. So when the paper comes out, I look at this, and I go, you know what? I shouldn't water right now. We're in a drought. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense that you want from 8 to 10
No,
acres.
no, we're changing that.
Oh, you are.
Yes, we are gonna change that to the new numbers that we got a minute ago, correct? We are gonna change that.
Okay.
Do you have one for like commercials?
It's-
Bill,
mine's
Bill,
the
please
same
jump
all
right in
the way.
here.
Well, I have a
I
question.
don't have an issue with
It's just address numbers?
Bill, do you have pages
on which
there?
days they can work.
You know,
I've done it both ways. I go by, on this plan right here, it's address numbers.
Because
I also go by, we used to do account numbers,
So, all right, well, before
still
we
the
go,
same.
every water supplier is making their own rules about how they police their own system. We're just asking for 20%, correct?
Correct. Correct.
That's.
Yes, no, yes, ma'am?
I would say, these are your basic rules, if you're changing that, and then if they wanna make them harder, but this should be the least, this should be adhered to or stricter.
Even, I don't, my personal feeling is I don't wanna get the phone call from the neighbor who says, I live in Aquatex, and they're watering, I saw them doing it again, and they watered at 6 o'clock, I got a video of it. Can I come to your next meeting and show it to everybody? Yeah, please do, please come to our meeting. That should be Aquatex doing that. I mean, and I think they should do that. But the people that don't have permits, we're giving them suggestions. They're too ignorant to understand, we're giving them suggestions. Here, water like this, you will save water.
Ignorance of this word.
Don't water like this and your well will go dry. And then you can call the well guy and have it lowered. So we like to just make it, because Roger may decide, his group of people, we really want to water on Sundays. No, the district rule says Monday. So I'd rather Roger pick his, how he wants to do it. Yes, sir, please.
Okay, I have two questions regarding 5, because I've heard a couple of different proposals, and I'm not quite clear where the board wants to go with it, but in order for a water company to, the water company can't create restrictions that aren't in its drought contingency plan and aren't part of its tariff with TCEQ. So it's not good for this board to come up with a conflict with what the water supply corporations and the investor-owned utilities already have on file with TCEQ. And I was a little confused as number 5, if you're talking about making it applicable to all residents of Western Hayes County, or residents that have exempt wells, or residents that are on.
Not just
water-
say all Western Hayes County exempt residents or residents with exempt wells.
Okay, well, see, that's different. If you put exempt in there, then that clarifies, it doesn't run into the problem with the permit users who already have a.
That's right.
Each one should say exempt or not exempt, and then not switch back and forth, they're just like shuffled in here.
More people on circuit board.
That's me, that's exempt, that's non-exempt, it should be exempt.
Exempt is what I
And then, Bill.
Did I cause a
They're
burn?
in the district.
Yes.
Can we redo these?
We can't today.
We can't.
Today, we need to say we're in a drought. And we need to get in the paper and let everybody know we're in a drought. That's what we're trying to accomplish today.
Straighten our, and promise to straighten our rules up.
Well, I apologise for having made your life so miserable this evening.
Always a pleasure.
But like most, I and the members of Radiant's Water Supply, we all work towards support the board in whatever decision they make. That's the way we
Thank
do
you,
it.
Roger.
Good.
Will you make that same thing?
I'm very glad that y'all, because I've been wondering, when are we gonna go, when are we gonna start telling people?
We had to wait for those 30-day or whatever the
Yeah,
rules
and
said.
I didn't realize that, so I'm really happy that y'all are taking action. Thank you.
And I would have no problem changing the rules to 20 days, to 10 days, to 100 days, whatever the community wants. But these are the rules we have. So we're gonna do these, and then maybe over the next 6-8 months, we'll look at the rules. All right? So what have we decided here? Do you have what the changes need to be made?
Yeah, I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit with organizing.
Does it have to be tweaked before we vote?
No, I'm good with these, he knows what the tweaks is put in there. I'm good with that. Is it?
Yeah, please vote.
All right, all in favor of order 149 for drop, we are now at drop stage alarm 2.
That's
Say aye.
Aye.
All in favor? Aye. We're adjourned. Thank you very much for coming. Try to make sure you don't waste the water.
Uninvited, bring the refreshments. Yeah, once Alex jumps in, it sure will.
Right here. Some of the kids. Hook up to, yeah, I'll call you before we go. Yes. I know you want
Wednesday, I ran for it. Works so good. My wheels are so good. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I don't know where. They're close.